Welcome to the Miami Township Division of Fire and EMS Public Safety Announcement Service. Thank you for taking the time to watch the following PSA.
Welcome back, and thank you for taking the time to listen to the Miami Township Public Safety Announcement. This time we're going to talk about bicycle safety. I have with me firefighter paramedic Maggie Baber for some great tips on riding safe. Maggie, as the weather gets warmer and there are more kids out on their bikes, what are some things they should do before they go out and ride?
Well, the most important thing for kids to do is to wear a helmet and to make sure it fits properly.
And how do you determine how a helmet is properly fitted on a child?
Well, there's lots of steps, but first just try the helmet on and make sure it fits, doesn't rock back and forth. Then there's sizing pads and fit rings that come inside the helmets. They're all different. You'll just have to see what kind of helmet it is, fit it appropriately. It should sit level on your head, and to be level, it should be 1 to 2 finger widths above your eyebrow. Then make sure you just adjust the buckle that it fits under your chin. When you adjust the buckle, make sure that you take the helmet off and size it properly. Tighten the buckle under your chin. Make sure that you can't fit more than 1 or 2 fingers under the strap.
So even if they were just riding to a friend's house just down the street, do they need a helmet?
Yes, absolutely. The most important thing a child can do is wear their helmet, and it doesn't matter how short a trip they're going to make on their bike. We'd rather them have a short trip and a safe ride on their bike than go to the emergency room.
Now that you're prepared, what should you look for on your bike to make sure your bike's ready? I mean, you've got your helmet, you're prepared to go ride.
Well, you have to make sure that the bike fits you, and there's several ways you can do that. You need to stand over your bike with both feet flat on the ground, and then make sure that there's like 1 to 2 inches between the top bar. Now, there's a difference on a road bike. You want like 3 to 4 inches. The seat should be level from front to back, and then you should be able to have your feet on the ground while sitting on your seat. The legs should be at a slight bend as you're pedaling, and the handlebar height should be at the same level with your seat. And then just make sure that you check your bike out before you get on it. Check the tires, make sure your brake works, make sure nothing is broken on the bike.
All right, if you choose to ride on the street, and some kids are older and they do choose to ride on the street, what should they do to make sure that they stay safe?
When you're on a bike, you are the same as a car. You need to follow all the traffic rules. You need to ride with the flow of traffic going the same direction. You shouldn't ride against traffic. You have to obey the stop signs and traffic signals and all the lane markings. One thing that most kids don't know is when you stop at a crosswalk or to cross the street, you're supposed to dismount your bike and walk it across. You need to make sure that you're in plain sight of cars, and always just look both ways before you cross or turn. Remember, you need to look out for the cars because they're not always looking out for you. Also, don't ride in front of parked cars. Don't come out of driveways between parked cars because it's really hard for cars to see you.
All right, well, out riding, what other tips do you have for everyone to keep everyone safe this riding season, Maggie?
Well, you need to be seen. You need to wear bright colored clothes, reflective clothes. You could buy shirts that have reflective writing on them in a lot of bicycle shops. Just bright colors that you can be seen by a car or other people out walking. And you need to be able to control your bike when you're riding. Everybody likes to ride with no hands and things like that, but if you're in traffic, you always have to keep at least one hand on the handlebar. It's just safe. Be careful with your backpacks and other items that you carry if you don't have a basket or something to put them in or a way to secure them to your bike. You need to look out for road hazards, trash, debris in the street, potholes, curbs, things like that. You need to be aware of your local bike laws. Most bike laws are run by the state. You can get on websites to find out about the different laws. There are bike paths that you can ride on. Anything on wheels, though, is supposed to be in the street according to the state of Ohio. So check onto your internet or in your newspaper or local bike shops. They'll be able to tell you what the rules are.
Okay. Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you, Maggie, for taking the time to come in. We appreciate it. And everyone, just follow these few safe tips and have a safe season.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the preceding public safety announcement. If you have any questions or would like more information, you can contact the Miami Township Division of Fire and EMS at 937-433-4242. The number again is 937-433-4242.